the most important things that we see for fueling, an open chiplet ecosystem is that you really need, well-defined, thought-out standards. And so, UCIe takes a very, a sharp point to thinking about the things that are critical that you want to have in a good standard, so that you don't overload it, so that you focus on the right things. But we're, looking from, with support from industry leaders across the dimensions I mentioned earlier, to make sure that we've got the critical pieces that people are looking for best-in-class standards that'll help you build chiplets to suit a variety of applications, usage models, and market segments. And so these are our guiding principles. And so, to have the interoperability, backward compliance is the promises that have made so many other industry standards successful. That's what we're leveraging to help UCIe help you succeed going forward. So the original talk was going to talk a little bit about what it means to have industry standard at the package level. So I'll just say a few words because I think this is a good example of how fast we've moved. So the UCIe 1.0's specification has support for both standard and advanced packaging. And we have a number of examples that, again, you can see of people who have put this into use. We mentioned a test chip earlier, which also was showing the proof that you could have two different companies with two different foundries produce chiplets, not co-designed, that we would put together in the Pike Creek project that was mentioned earlier long ago, and we were able to power that on. So these types of things are real, and this is available today. So, but UCIe is moving fast, and we want to support the usage models that the industry needs. We talked about 3D in the previous presentation. You're going to hear more about it later as well. But that was one of the new enhancements that we just added to the UCIe 2.0 specification that came out this previous year. So we're looking at what are the next things, the next challenges. There are many, many challenges across the disciplines that are needed for a successful chiplet economy. And rallying the talent of our members to add the capabilities into the specifications and address things that are brought up as fast as we can. And so I'm just going to show this because I think all of the companies that are members, please look for them and ask more questions in the presentations and out on the show floor. And if you're looking for the ability, you've got challenges that you want to see addressed through standards, we welcome you because we are an open industry standard, and so we welcome the members and look for your contributions. The other thing I would say is, as I've heard the talks, and people are looking at, can I actually move forward with a standard? Do I still have to think about doing my own thing? The thing about UCIe is it's giving you the building blocks. And so you can build off of what is available in the standard today. We'll keep advancing the standard. Again, we showed you the promise of interoperability, backwards compatibility, but there's also flexibility, modularity. So there are other things that we're looking at so that you can think of where do you want to value add? Focus on the capability that you're trying to produce in a chiplet, and not worry about the things that can be taken care of through the UCIe standard.